I want you to embody your goddess energy. And I want you guys to do this exercise that I do with my clients and I did on the Instagram live that I did with Zoe last Friday. So in order to tap into your goddess energy, I want you to close your eyes right now. I want you to think of yourself as a goddess. Close your eyes. What does that goddess look like? How's her hair? What is she wearing? Where is she? How is she standing, or how is she sitting? How is she positioned? Now, how is she walking? What is her body language like? I want you to really tap into that energy, that essence that goddess is carrying. Most likely, you can open your eyes now, but or you can continue if you want, but most likely your goddess probably has a long flowy dress. I've had some people say white and gold, that's what mine wears. And I like Zoe, she said her dress was red. And most likely your goddess will have long flowy hair, right? Very feminine, long flowy hair. And will be glowing. And your feminine, your goddess will be walking very gracefully, almost floating, like she's gliding. She's just, right? And she is of unconditional love. She's very confident. She's very radiant. That is how divine feminines, I feel, should embody their goddess-like energy, their feminine essence. A divine feminine is of unconditional love. When a divine feminine is confident and is graceful and is just, she's carrying that glow within her, and I will not tolerate anything less than I deserve because I love myself, right? It doesn't mean she's going to be mean to her divine masculine, right? This is where a lot of divine feminines kind of they go into that dark femme, just kind of dark energy. But no, it's about being of unconditional love. It's leading with unconditional love. That is why the divine feminines lead this journey, because we are leading it spiritually. We are healing our upper chakras, and that's why we lead with our upper chakras, because we are working up here. That's why our spiritual gifts come online when we're on this journey. We start becoming very, very intuitive, right? Our clairsenses come online so strongly. We become clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient. I'm very clairsentient, and I've tapped into my clairaudient and clairvoyant senses. And sometimes I smell too. I forget what that one's called. Clair something. And there are so many senses, so many clairsenses, and divine feminines. We embody this spiritual energy. And this is it's like Mary Magdalene and Jesus Christ. They are a very perfect example, although it's not told in the Bible. But Mary Magdalene, she was leading so many people. And Jesus was following her teachings and sharing it with his people, okay? But Mary Magdalene was the leader. Mary Magdalene was the one embodying that feminine essence and teaching him what unconditional love was. And they were working together. This is why a lot of people talk about unions coming together, and divine masculines and divine feminines working together as a whole, as a team, to show people, to heal, to do work together. When a divine feminine is truly in her divine feminine essence, they're leading with love, unconditional love. They're showing that they are being unconditionally loving to the divine masculine, right? Just because the divine masculine doesn't contact you and isn't being what you want them to be, doesn't mean you need to hate them and resent them. You have to lead with love. Sometimes the divine masculine needs your love. Sometimes your divine masculine needs a little push from you. But you have to give them the space to go within. But that doesn't mean you resent them and get mad at them for not calling you, for not contacting you, for not being consistent with you. They're showing you where you are not being consistent with yourselves, where you are abandoning yourselves, where you are not loving yourselves. And that's why it's so important for the divine feminine to fully love herself, pour into herself before she or he, because some divine feminines are male, before the divine feminine can fully love others. This is why we have to put ourselves first. This is why we have to embody that love and come from love. Love is the highest frequency. Unconditional love, 555 again, is the highest frequency. Love, gratitude, joy, forgiveness. These are the top frequencies, the vibrations that we should embody. But when you are acting from a place of resentment, fear, anger, anxiety, those are all low frequencies. And you cannot get into divine union with your counterpart, let alone inner union, if you are feeling these vibrations. And if you are feeling those, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a low vibrational person. It just means those are things that you have to work through. When you start feeling those things, it's almost like an ego death, like a tower moment. Okay, I'm feeling fear. Why am I feeling betrayed? Why am I feeling so scared? Why am I feeling anxious? Let me work through it. Let's see what part of me, maybe my inner child or inner teenager, needs to be healed. Maybe they need to be loved. Maybe I need to remind them how loved they are and how worthy they are. Sometimes it's just that. Although it's okay to go through those feelings, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't stay there. We got to transmute that. It's like I said, transcend the egoic mind and come back to the soul, come back to the heart, come back to your intuition. When we let go of the fear, the anxiety, the doubt, and it creeps in so much in this journey, I know, and we come back to the heart and we let those walls down, trust me, you will see a difference. And even if you're not in union with your twin flame, you will have that inner union, and that is what's important. Having inner union is so crucial, and it is such a beautiful feeling. Like this morning, actually almost all week, I've been waking up crying for feeling so good, for feeling so at peace, for feeling so much love for myself. It's such a beautiful feeling to have, especially after going through a breakup with someone, and especially going through tower moments. And having that love for yourself is the most beautiful feeling that you can have. And then you literally transmit that to everyone around you. What more could you want? I know the holiday season is tough. Everybody's like, oh, but I want to be with somebody. Give yourself that love. Go gift yourself something. Go take yourself out on a date. You don't need somebody for the holiday season. You don't need somebody to make you feel loved, to tell you that you are loved and worthy. You are loved and worthy, but you got to remember, you got to love yourself. You don't need someone else to love you. Yes, it feels great to have someone love us. Absolutely. But you have to love yourself first. Because if you don't, guess what? They're going to run again. Your counterpart is going to run again and remind you to give yourself that love every single time. Every single time. That's why it's very important for us to love ourselves. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my videos. It was at 3-4 parts. I already lost count. And I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. And I'll see you when I get back. And I will talk to you soon. Much love. God bless.